2, 1. Oh, man. Of course, that didn't start for some reason. Okay.
You reopened the wheel, Colin, after that spin?
Yep.
Okay.
Wheel's good to go.
Okay, it seems like to get started, start streaming. Well, it says I'm streaming, so we're just gonna go with it.
We're going, and I'm recording it too.
Okay.
So if it's
All
not
right. Worst
anymore,
case is you give me the recording, I'll just post it. Cool.
yep. All right. Well, everybody, welcome to the Masta Blasta charity raffle. Thank you for donating your time for this. So I'm going to turn it over to the artist himself to talk a little bit before we start the event here. So go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much for being our impartial wheel spinner tonight. And I just want to say really quickly, thank you to everybody that donated. I think we had close to 50 different donors and ended up with close to $5,000 raised for the Four Diamonds Fund. If you don't know, they're responsible for two things. They do cancer research, specifically focused on uh, childhood cancer, and they also help families that need extra help paying for treatment. Ultimately, the group that does this fundraising is called Penn State Dance Marathon. If you know if you heard of it, every year they raise over $13 million for the Four Diamonds Fund. And my daughters are heavily involved with this. I have one daughter at Penn State who is on a committee, and Penn State Thon happens in a couple weeks. And I have two daughters in high school, and they do a thing called Mini Thon. That happens in March. The bottom line is a bunch of kids get together, they dance for like 2 days straight. They stay up all night. Families of cancer patients come in, and it's just a big fundraiser. So thank you everybody that donated. It's greatly appreciated and motivates me to not only do a great job on this course, but also keep on doing things for the community that you guys, give back so generously for. So thank you.
That's awesome, and thank that $13 million. That's incredible. That's a huge effort, and thank you for donating your time to the community here. I know everyone, especially people who've been around since the beginning of GS Pro, really appreciate how far the courses have come, how quickly they've gotten there, and it's really incredible what you guys do. So as you can see, we have a lot of courses here to go through. Just going over the quick rules. So the first person who sees their course pop up doesn't get super excited. The rules are, this is an elimination spin. So the last person standing wins. So you don't want to be picked. And the size of your piece of the pie is proportional to how much you donated, but in inverse, because you don't want to get picked. So the more entries you have, actually, the smaller your little piece of the pie is. So you have a better chance of not getting picked. So I know, of course, there will be people who don't understand this, but oh well. All right.
It's complex math. That's all it is.
For how complicated some of the sims are to set up, I'm always amazed at how people can't understand stuff. Chris Kilda, I'm looking at you. All right. Here we go. First spin of the wheel.
Who's the first unlucky person? Here we go. Wedgwood. All right.
Sorry, Wedgwood. You have been eliminated. All right.
That was a pretty small slice, too.
That was a pretty big one. Fountain Springs. 2010. All right. Oh, Beaver Creek. That's
that was in Mashie's backyard. That's a Colorado course. I think that's a Mashie's back. When I saw that one entered, I got a little scared because I thought it was take away from him. I'm kind of glad this one's off the board. I don't upset some people for building a Colorado course.
Sanger, what was the one we played in Iowa? Was that Beaver Springs?
I think it was Beaver Creek too. It just must copy the name.
Yeah,
I'm sure the Colorado one was first.
Belvedere. Another big one, Mimosa Hill. Seneca hickory stick. I haven't heard of a lot of these.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that one's in my backyard right there.
oh, are you in Pennsylvania?
I'm in Hershey, right outside of
Oh,
Harrisburg.
nice. I had cousins who grew up in Harrisburg. Just over the line. Wakefield
Valley.
Golf Club. So, a question for you as a creator here. I see Kapalua on here. Did they get LiDAR data recently?
Well, they have LiDAR. It's unclassified LiDAR, which means it includes all the buildings and trees. It requires a lot of extra effort. So I did Kapalua, and people want Bay Course now. So I'll do it again. But I'm happy to do it. But let's just say I'm not exactly hoping for it.
You wouldn't be super sad to see it get removed.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super sad. Now the good thing is I have all the vegetation because I did the plantation course, so that makes it a little easier. So that might make up for the difference there.
Nika Korstein. Yep, I actually played the Bay course this fall. We were out there because the plantation course was closed. So
Oh,
it looked awesome.
a lot of people tell me they like the Bay course more. That the only reason the plantation course is so popular is because of the length that the PGA plays on it.
And just the elevation, I think, would be
Yeah,
cool too.
yep.
Up.
So
Yeah,
I
and
take it the
Kapalua is by far the favorite in this drawing. It's got 69 entries. The next closest has 11. So
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Well,
you may be doing another one.
yeah. I mean, last year Kapalua won, but I think it was even more last year. I think Kapalua maybe even had like a third of the votes last year. A lot more. There were two or three last year. I think there were three or four big donors last year, and they all got together and decided they wanted to do Kapalua.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh, I
that
thought
was
that
a
was
big
it.
one. That was
I
number two,
thought
I
that was
think.
going to be Kapalua.
Lucas Oil Golf. Where's that?
I think that's out Midwest. Let me see, where was it? That is. I know. I remember that was one of the very early entries.
Portage Golf Club. I wonder if that's the Wisconsin one.
English, Indiana.
I say Indiana makes sense because it used to be like what, Lucas Oil
Yeah,
Stadium?
yep.
Weston GC.
Ooh, that was
Oh,
that was Soupy's pick right there because he wanted that one remade for the PGA this year.
well, it's a big one.
There's a big place. What was that one? National Pines.
Golf
Cacique.
Club. Cacique? That's probably how you say it. It's hard. You can't even see the name, so you don't even really know what to look
Yeah,
for.
you're
Well,
kind of waiting for it to pop up. They'll get bigger as we go.
no, Raven Golf Club. I think the last elimination spin we did was for a GC2.
Ooh,
Yeah, we had a couple of those. We had two or three of them.
Yeah, those were fun. We need to figure out something to do with those.
It was fun right up until Table Captain won one and Wiz won the other one.
Right. And yeah, and
Then it was
with
no fun anymore.
on a driver, yeah.
HUI.
Yeah. Indian Lake.
Lake.
Couple
Yeah.
big slices hanging on.
Yeah.
Well, spoke too
Oh, you
soon.
had to say it. You had to say it. Meadowbrook. Well, they made it farther. They were the first one out in the test spin to make sure everything was working. Another big one.
Yeah, the test I ran earlier, it was came down to Kapalua and another one, and Kapalua lost, and it went down to a big pyre. Ah, that was kind of one I was hoping for. That's the Outer Banks place my family went
Oh,
to, and I always drove by that.
that would be cool. Oh, there's the big one. Next year we need to put names on these. Makes it a bit more personal when somebody gets eliminated.
Yeah, well, maybe we could put their name and the course.
Yeah. It fits with the sim golf culture of,
Right.
you
Of
want
losing.
people eliminated. Hazeltine.
It's funny.
That'd be a boring
I
game.
entered all these as the tickets came in, and it's funny. Sometimes I just don't remember any of them. It's quite a few.
Well, there's a little one.
Oh no, that was another one I was hoping for. That was my neighborhood all chipped in and bought a bunch of tickets, and that was the one they all voted and decided to go for.
Red tail. So I see that there's a Furry Creek over here. Is that actually the name of the golf course?
I think so. I mean, I couldn't say for sure, but you see
I don't
where
know what those guys into over
Furry Creek.
there.
That's British Columbia. That could be a fun one.
Nope, not going to be a fun one.
No, I think that's the one. If I remember correctly, that might be the one where Happy Gilmore was filmed.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, will not be made.
that would have been a good one. Wonder if Lafferty put that one in there. Waterlooville. Hmm. Juniper Hill. All right.
We're getting
Almost
down to now.
single
We can
digit.
see them. We can see them now. That's interesting. Medicine Hat.
What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right.
Get down to it. Top 10.
Yeah. Looks like Kapalua is by far the favorite. Then what's that? Western Galleys. All right.
Oh, I
Oh,
almost took it out.
right.
Oh, didn't
Oh,
make it. Smith Falls, sorry.
all right. We got 3 big ones left. Yep.
Oh,
All right. Final.
Time to hedge your
Okay.
bets, people. Hedge your bets now.
All right. Hands up. Right. Not doing the orchids. All right.
I don't know a lot. Oh, TPC Harding was another one that was an early entry. Interesting.
San
Okay.
Francisco area, right? That's
Yep. Yep.
California. All right. So we got Kapalua, TPC Harding, Western Gales. I don't know where that is.
I think that's UK. See.
The Virtues Gulf something, Emerald Hills.
Yep, that was
Right.
UK.
Okay. All right. We got 5 left. Here we go. All right. So we got what? 36, 36, 21, and a 5.8.
Whew.
All right. Here we go.
Getting down to it.
Ah, damn. That was my entry.
Oh,
That was
no.
yours, Stinger? Oh, you made it all the way. All right. Ooh, TPC Harding Park with over half the wheel. All right.
Oh, I wanted to do a kind of like wanted to do UK course. All right.
All right. Well, 86% to 14%.
Okay.
All right. Do we know who did TPC Harding?
Yes, we do. Hold on one second. So TPC Harding was Jampo. I don't know the real name, but it was definitely a disc. He was actually the very first this is odd. He was the very first person to donate. Very
Nice.
first entry. And yep, threw in 11 tickets.
Nice. And obviously, Kapalua's just got to be a whole bunch of people, huh?
Yeah, what's Kapalua? Well, I got separate, so it's hard for me to tell how many tickets total, but I mean, I got a 19, a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people threw a lot of money behind Kapalua.
All right. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Best of luck.
TPC Harding, Kapalua gets taken out.
The last second.
Well, congratulations, Jampu. You get TPC Harding. I will most likely be looking at it tomorrow, figuring out like the LiDAR situation and all that good stuff. If for some reason I'll reach out. I'm assuming he's on Discord. I think I already talked to him on Discord, but anyway, I can probably even maybe get his email address depending how he submitted his entry. But congratulations, and again, thank you everybody that donated. And I already got some ideas for next year about maybe doing this even a little bit differently and trying to beat the 5,000 mark for next year.
That's an awesome event. Thank you so much.
Yep. And thank you, Colin, for being the honorary spinner.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And Ryan, thank you so much for being my back end website, tech guy, helping me out with this and helping me, get the visibility out there I needed to. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Look forward to it next year.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See you guys.
Good night.
All right, and we're off. Hey, thanks so much for doing this. This is awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping me out and very rewarding. I appreciate it.